What if I told you that the AFL ladder actually meant something, all the way from first to last? What if finishing 17th, 18th wasn't just embarrassing, but it was dangerous to your club? And what if clubs outside the AFL finally had a real pathway into the biggest league in the country? Today we're diving into one of the most controversial ideas in Australian football history: promotion and relegation in the AFL. It sounds crazy, it sounds impossible, but could it actually be exactly what the AFL needs to grow, survive and thrive into the future? Let's break this down right now. If you're unfamiliar with promotion and relegation, it's used in leagues all across the world, especially soccer. The basic idea is quite simple. The worst teams in the top league get relegated to a lower division. The best teams from the lower division get promoted into the top league. Now imagine this into the AFL. Instead of single locked competition of 18 clubs, you'd have AFL Division 1, AFL Division 2. It would probably have a different name, but still, it'd be made of elite state league clubs or AFL aligned teams. Finishing bottom 2 in Division 1, you're going down. Finish top 2 in Division 2, you're coming up. Every game suddenly matters, not just the finals. Right now, clubs in the VFL, Sandville, Waffle and the Quaffle are all stuck. No matter how successful they are, they can't reach the AFL. With promotion, suddenly clubs like Norwood, Glenelg, South Fremantle, Williamstown, Aspley all have something to chase. That builds stronger state leagues, bigger crowds, more investment, more local talent staying in the system instead of drifting into other sports. Clubs are forced to work hard early. Promotion relegation punishes mediocrity. You can't just tank, rely on priority picks, or spend 5 years in the rebuilding phase. If you're poorly run, badly coached, or don't invest properly in development, you go down. That pressure would force better administration, smarter list management, and higher coaching standards across the whole entire football system, from junior pathways up to the very top. Welcome to the AFL. 18 teams, this remains the elite competition, with the Premiership, the Brownlow, the Grand Final, all unchanged. Nothing about the top level loses prestige, history, and identity. In the season format, however, there'd be 23 rounds, and final series as normal, of course. At the end of this, obviously, top 8 would play, and whoever wins the Grand Final is the winner of Division 1 football, since we don't want to change too much of this league. Welcome to Division 2 football, the AFL National Championships. As you can see there, it will be a 17-team competition. Top 2 will play in a grand final, but no matter what, those top 2 teams will go into the next division. And obviously, the bottom 2 teams of the AFL Division 1 will go down to Division 2. This will obviously create a cycle over and over and over again. Sometimes you may get the same teams going up and down every year, but this could change just like the English Premier League does.
Now let's go through what the end of season looked like. Williamstown finished on top of the ladder. They are highlighted in green. This shows they are automatically promoted to the AFL. From 2 to 7, they will do a top 6 final series, and the winner of that will be promoted to the AFL as well with Williamstown. This will make sure that the AFL National Championship isn't stale and you can see new teams in that top 6 every single year. The risk and why they might be able to be manageable. Yes, there obviously will be risk. There'll be financial pressure, big clubs not wanting to be relegated, and broadcast concerns. Obviously, Channel 7 and Fox Footy, the current broadcasters, might not like this idea, and other broadcasters might try and jump on from across the globe or in Australia. Now, when you go to a game, you don't want to see your facilities like this. Disgusting, old, spray paint on them, rubbish everywhere, mud on the field, change rooms disgusting, can't even go to the toilet without seeing a rat in it. Oh my goodness. But how are we going to fix this? There's not enough money in the AFL to do this, let alone the AFL's handing out money to smaller clubs, and still it's not enough to get the facilities upgraded. Now, here's my big idea to try and fix the money problem, which is also a major issue. Now, an idea to fix the money problem is to get private investors to donate money or support the AFL. Imagine seeing Clive Palmer's face posted on the AFL, him throwing money away left, right and centre to try and build up a promotion relegation AFL league. How cool would it be? Who cares if his face is everywhere? We want the money. Show me the money, baby. More reasons why it separates the best from the worst. and makes more money for the AFL, more people will watch instead of these dead rubbers, and more people across the world will be engaged with the great amazing sport AFL is. This also creates stronger clubs, develops more players for the future, and young kids wanting to play AFL as there's more options and ways to get into the major system, and this may make the footy world national. The AFL will be a national competition. Every single place in Australia will have a team, and they'll all be fighting out for one goal, to be the very best. So could promotion and relegation work in the AFL at all? Would it raise standards, save the dead seasons, and finally give clubs outside the AFL who think they're good enough a chance to play in it? Or is it too risky? Was there enough money in it for investors to invest into it? Will broadcasters lose the shits and not want to do it? Or will AFL clubs fight back and say this isn't fair on them? Let me know in the comments, would you support it, and which AFL club would actually struggle the most about this? If you enjoyed this video like this, please let me know about it. I really appreciate the support lately, and hopefully I can get back into YouTube. If you've enjoyed this video, please remember to like and subscribe and share, and I'll see you next time. This is the AFL YouTubers Guy, out.